Right now on Action News Live at 5, we're giving you a front row seat to all the shopping crazy. Best Buy in Henderson is set to open any second. You can see that huge line all the way down to the other end of the strip mall.
That's right. Stores are opening right about now at the Meadows Mall. Look at all those folks in line, getting ready for those good deals.
And 5 o'clock is also when Toys R Us in Henderson is also set to open. We've got that live camera waiting for the folks rushing through those doors. And for those of you who opted to stay away from all of the frenzy, we're going to show you what you're missing because we are all over the valley for this.
Action News reporter Elizabeth Gadley joins us now live from Best Buy in Henderson, where shoppers just about to head into the store. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Ricky. So, yeah, the doors are just about to open. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of activity. You can see the line is very long out here. Now, once these doors do open, they're only going to let people in about 10 at a time, just small groups. That way they can avoid sort of the mad rush at the door and any possible trampling. Now, this is just one way that people spend their Thanksgiving. Others are shunning shopping on Thanksgiving and instead gathering around a table instead of standing in line.
Macaroni and cheese.
For the DePietros, Thanksgiving is all about food, family, and friends.
Family getting together, cooking in the kitchen.
My lady Janelle and my daughter usually do all the cooking, and Anthony, my son, he does the cleaning in the morning, and I basically just play my guitar.
It's a labor of love for Janelle and her stepdaughter Paige.
Homemade pecan pie that we like to do together.
That includes 2 days of cooking.
We cook while the guys usually watch football and try and come in and eat the food. And we just got to shoo them away.
After 2 days of cooking for the women and a little bit of time in front of the TV for the guys, about 20 people will gather around these tables. Some family, some friends, maybe even a few strangers.
There's people coming today that I have no idea who they are.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's traditionally what we have done, is just invite whomever that doesn't have family to get together with.
There's turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, and all the fixins. But for Mark, it's all about
Gelled cranberry sauce. I love that. And her stuffing is a meal. The only thing I'm eating today is her stuffing and gelled cranberry sauce. I'm not kidding. I won't even touch turkey.
For this family, Thanksgiving wouldn't be complete without a little live music.
All we had was fun to find.
Back out here live, you can see the doors have just opened and people are now starting to stream inside the stores. Coming up at 6 o'clock, I'll have more on the start to the holiday shopping season here at Best Buy. Reporting live in Henderson, I'm Elizabeth Gadley, Channel 13 Action News. Now let's turn it over to Gina Lazara, and she's live at the JCPenney at the Meadows Mall.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, JCPenney has been open for 2 hours now. As you can see, the shopping is in full effect right now. Look at that line. They were the first big box retailer to open up for Black Friday shopping. I was here right at 3 o'clock. When doors opened, hundreds flooded in. I would say most of the women ran to the boots section. Most of them are on sale for 20 or 30 bucks. I tried to find out if most people ate their turkey before they came shopping or after, but it seems like there's a pretty even split.
Well, it's getting earlier and earlier, so my best friend and I were talking about next year or the year after, we're going to end up having to shop all day on Thanksgiving and then have Thanksgiving on Friday.
Okay. That's a good idea. Well, starting at 6 o'clock, lots of other stores here in Meadows Mall are going to open up. Here's a few of them for you. Macy's, Microsoft, the Disney Store, and Gymboree. We'll have a live report for you on Action News at 6. Reporting live from Meadows Mall, Gina Lazar, Channel 13 Action News.
Gina, thank you. I guess you don't have to wake up at 2 a.m. for Black Friday deals anymore. Well, Action News is following a developing weather situation, taking a live look outside right now as we head into the holiday weekend with a winter freeze warning in effect. Meteorologist Carla Welga has a look at what we can expect. And Carla, it's going to be a chilly one.
It is going to be a very cold night, some of the coldest air we have seen so far this season. Now, today we ran quite a bit below the average for this time of year. Here's your high. 55 degrees, average 61, and you see the low this morning at 40, so that wasn't so bad. But keep in mind, these temperatures are going to get very, very cold tonight, about 4 to 5 degrees colder from where they were yesterday. Here are your current temperatures. 51 Spring Valley at McCarran, 52 degrees, and Anthem coming in at 46 degrees. Notice Henderson currently also in the low 50s, and there is that freeze warning. A lot of the valley, not all portions of the valley, but much of the valley will see low temperatures between 28 and 32 degrees, just about freezing. That expires early tomorrow morning, so we will talk about what you can expect for the next several nights and whether or not we have a warm-up in store. That's all coming up.
All right, thank you, Carla. A family that gathered for Thanksgiving is ripped apart by unthinkable tragedy. It sounds as if one person shot another overnight in a gated community. Action News reporter Parker Collins was there when some family members first got the horrifying news.
When you hear it, your heart stops. The sounds of a family learning they will never speak to a beloved father again. Just from the police scanner alone, you could tell something terrible had happened.
The PR will see if they can get everybody else out of the house.
Female's also upstairs. The PR is in possession of the 413 that was used, but there are other 413s locked in the closet in the bedroom.
By 413s, they mean guns. Police say the man was shot to death and the woman was taken into custody. It looks like they had some sort of relationship. They were likely married at one point. When the trigger was pulled, out-of-town family, even small children, were home sleeping.
He is a parent, and there's, a number of people that are here visiting them for the holidays, so it's sad to wake up to this.
Even though the fatal gunfire went off inside this home, sobbing family members actually filled this street for hours during the investigation. Crying, embracing, shaking, every possible reaction to tragedy played out on this street. Officers say the couple was having some kind of fight before the gunshots, but when she was put in cuffs, the woman seemed unhurt. Near Sahara and Durango, Parker Collins, Channel 13 Action News.
Metro Police need your help identifying 3 armed robbery suspects. Police say while the thieves were setting up a heist on a business, one suspect assaulted and stabbed an employee. Authorities say these same suspects are responsible for similar armed robberies over the last month.
Taking a look now live at the Best Buy in Henderson, where folks are just streaming through those doors, which opened just about almost 6 minutes ago now. And they're really trying to keep the rush down so people don't get trampled to try to get those great deals. A lot of stores just like Best Buy have also done some really good stuff online so people don't have to line up like this.
That's right. We want to take a live look over there at Toys R Us as well. That store is really gearing up to get some good sales.
Yes.
All parents out there.
It's a good thing. And this is a store where they're only letting people in a handful at a time, correct? Because you can see the aisles are somewhat empty.
Yeah, I think that people lined up early on. They bring people in by batch so you don't have to, get trampled to get those deals. But lots of toys, probably going to go under the Christmas tree. Good time for parents to grab those deals.
And a nice way to work off all of that holiday food, too.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Well, pet owner or not, everyone can take something away from this story. A Valley woman and her dog are reunited after 9 years apart.
That's right, guys. Check this out. Just 6 days ago, this dog couldn't even walk. But today, his stride is stronger than ever. It's a heartwarming story, 9 years in the making. You don't want to miss this.
Walk with me. I want to see if there's... Mic check 1, 2. How far am I? How far am I? I want to be where there's people. Are we posting up next to the door? Where are we going? Where do you want to post where's people going to be? I don't know if they're going to be here. Huh? Collins, how far am I? I just don't want to be where there's nobody. That's going to look weird. You know what I mean? I know. Go. So where do you want to go? Let's go here. Go in this area. A minute out. Okay.
in Henderson. Folks going in to get those hot ticket items, electronics. Everyone waits in lines for those.
Absolutely. Plenty of people got that kickstart to Black Friday today at the outlets. And just moments ago, the Toys R Us in Henderson opened its doors.
That's right. Action News reporter Masa Saidi has been talking with shoppers all day. She joins us now live at the Henderson location. And Masa, how's it looking out there?
Jackie, Ricky, they're letting about 50 people in at a time, so it's very orderly. It's a very polite, positive shopping experience, unlike some other stores, according to shoppers. Now, what's popular this year? Of course, for the second year in a row, anything having to do with the movie Frozen and these things called Shopkins. Sorry, there's about 140 different kinds, but if you take a look, people showed up hours ahead of time to snag deals. You see right here they have 3 of those Nerf toys up there, and earlier we caught up with some other very serious shoppers as well.
We're not cooking today, so no, we're shopping instead of turkey.
The only thing they're gobbling up, the great deals, bright and early outside of Kate Spade.
A lot of people are buying these for gifts. These are already pre-wrapped.
Kicking off Black Friday, Thursday morning. The lines at the outlet?
Not that bad, but don't come down.
Plenty did, from Utah, Tennessee, and across the pond.
We've got like 24 hours over here, so we thought we'd do a bit of shopping because it's cheaper.
The hot items on their shopping list now?
A doll for Christmas.
How cute is that?
Got me a jacket.
We were curious, how much are folks spending this holiday season?
Are you spending more than last year or less?
I have no clue.
More.
Why?
Because business is doing really well for me this year.
Absolutely more.
Why?
More kids, more stuff on sale.
Well, that's a good question.
It will be less because we just bought ourselves a house and we're remodeling the house.
Not a formal survey, but we did stop 72 people. The results, 44 spending more, only 8 less. 12 say the same. The rest just didn't know. This one Las Vegas couple, though,
we have everything we need.
Not concerned with deals, just thankful to spend time together.
To be honest, my husband just had a stroke and his life is all that matters.
When did this happen?
2 months ago. And he's doing really well. So
that's what's most important too.
Yeah. Thanks.
And back out here live, we do wish that couple the best. You can see lots of folks gathered here. The doors opened at 5 o'clock and they're going to stay open for 30 hours straight. And they're going to have different sets of deals starting at 12 midnight and also at 7 o'clock. We're going to have another report coming up at 6. Reporting live, Masa Saidi, Channel 13 Action News.
Thanks, Masa. I love that woman like ducking behind Masa like, I don't want my kids to see me. Hey, go this way, right?
So true.
Well, coming up, another story of thanks. A Las Vegas woman is reunited with her dog after it was stolen from her 9 years ago. She never lost hope. How the two were finally brought back together.
Oh, such a feel-good story. And department stores aren't the only ones offering great deals for customers on Black Friday. Still ahead, how you can avoid the lines and snag a great deal on hotel stays. We'll be back in a moment.
They haven't done a mic check or an IFB check, so, well, I think this is it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Ricky, I want you to meet KTNV's newest TV dog. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I'm going to say. Testing 1, 2, 3.
right now on Action News Live at 5. If you didn't know it, we're going to show it to you now. The shopping season has begun. The frenzy is just in high alert. You see folks here at the Best Buy in Henderson. They're trying to get those great Black Friday deals before Black Friday. And, you know, some people would rather shop in person than go online.
That's right. Lots of moms shopping for their kiddos over at Toys R Us. Look at that. At least it's controlled chaos over there. They've systematically engineered a way to get people in safely. No one gets trampled, not worth dying over, but they still get those deals.
It's a very nice thing. Also, a very nice story. In fact, you might just shed a tear over this one. A Vegas woman is reunited with a dog that was stolen from her 9 years ago. And over that entire time, she didn't lose hope, praying her baby would one day be found. Well, that day has come. Action News reporter Michael Burton spent the afternoon with this pup. How's it going, Mike?
Ricky, I want you to meet Oliver. It's his TV debut, and he's so excited to be here with us on Thanksgiving. He has so much to be thankful for. Finally, in the arms with his faithful owner, Micah Gessler. Now, Micah, it was only about a week ago that a local animal shelter called you and said, "We have your dog." I mean, it must have been emotional. You said you rushed over in your slippers, and when you got there, of course, you were so excited to see Oliver, but you noticed that he was in terrible condition. You said that he was bruised and bloodied. He was partially deaf. And I mean, he had a mouth infection, heart problems, the list goes on and on. But since he's been home with you, right, you say that he's on the fast track to recovery. He's actually walking now and he can hear better. And you know, this is such an inspirational story for so many pet owners because you didn't give up with your search. The reason that the shelter was able to connect Oliver with you is through his microchip, which you had to reactivate every single year for 9 years, and you didn't even know that he was alive. He could have been dead, but you still followed through. You were thorough, and you didn't give up.
Right. I did. I just went on there to the website and just constantly updated the information, leaving new contacts just in case, you know, we lived in 3 different states, just in case we got him. So we did. So I think everybody should.
What do you want to say to those people at home that may have lost their dog? What should they do? Should they keep posting posters? Should they keep holding neighborhood searches?
They should. They should just keep up all that social media, which I don't really, you know, didn't know so much about till now. And it does help just letting everybody know. You know, just keep it up and just don't forget and just count the years. That's what I did. I just kept counting the years.
And because of his condition, he's got so many medical procedures coming up that you're going to have a hard time paying for. So you need a little help. And I understand that you have a GoFundMe page.
Correct.
And the link to that is gofundme.com/rescuing Oliver. And we do have that link on KTNV.com. So if you want to donate, just head to our website. Reporting live, I'm Michael Burton, Channel 13 Action News.
All right, Michael, good reminder to pet parents, keep updating those microchips. You never know when they'll come in handy. Well, turning the tides now, 11 people are hurt after strong winds ripped apart a flea market in California yesterday. The powerful wind gusts sent tents and canopies flying. The Galt Flea Market in Elk Grove, California draws in hundreds of vendors, thousands of shoppers. The market had far fewer customers than usual because of the Thanksgiving holiday. Well, it turned out to be a blessing. First responders say with more people around, the injuries could have been terrible. Luckily, though, nothing like that in our part of the valley.
Yeah, we had some gusts. We more had breezes than gusts. Let's toss it over to meteorologist Carla Welga with weather first.
Yeah, and you know, that was the good news because with the temperatures that we had this afternoon, if we had to add in wind, we would have some considerable wind chill factors. But take a look. Winds out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour. Current temperature 52 degrees. 55 was our high this afternoon, so quite below normal for this time of year. And here's what we can expect for the rest of the evening. These numbers staying low, which is very, very good because temperatures are going to get quite chilly. Take a look. By 9 o'clock, we'll be at 45 degrees in the overnight hours, definitely dropping down into the 40s. And here we will be bottoming out here in Las Vegas, bottoming out around 35 degrees, but more outer lying portions of the valley are going to get even colder. Remember, we have that freeze warning in effect until early tomorrow. Now, here's your satellite radar composite. If you look closely, you can see a little bit of that rotation around the system that is centered right about here. And a lot of cloud cover to our north. even some light snow activity up there. And we're going to see some of that cloud cover come down in the overnight hours, but we're still really not looking at any chances for precipitation out there in the valley or even really in our higher elevations. But that cold air and that system are just going to stay in place, not ready to go anywhere. There is where it'll be centered on Friday. Then even as we move into the beginning of the weekend on Saturday, it does shift a little bit. With that cold air will still be in place, and we'll still be getting that flow on the back end of that system, and it will finally start to move out on your Sunday afternoon. So here is our temperature trend. Not much of a warming at all. Take a look. Low 50s Friday and Saturday. Then we're getting closer to mid 50s as we head into Sunday, and it won't be until early next week. Take a look. 56 degrees for the high on Monday. So overnight going to be quite cold. 36 here in Las Vegas, even colder at or below freezing for other areas around the valley, including Summerlin and Anthem. Now here's your 7-day forecast. Low 50s, so cold continues in. We're up sort of to the chilly category once we head into early next week. But take a look. Those overnights staying in the 30s almost for your entire 7-day forecast. Once we get into Wednesday, Thursday, that's when we start to see average temperatures for this time of year. And finally, those overnight temperatures will be in the 40s. So we still have quite a few days to go before we start to see that warm up. Back to you.
Thank you, Carla. Time now for the latest consumer news from Contact 13. As shoppers gear up for the deals on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, travelers can also find sales. Expedia's Black Friday deals are available only on the brand's mobile app and include hotel discounts of, check this out, up to 75% in places like Hawaii, Jamaica, and even here in Las Vegas if you want a staycation. Even steeper discounts will be available on Cyber Monday with an expected 90% off to some destinations. But last year, Expedia's deal sold out in 9 minutes. So anyone looking to book a discounted vacation should act quickly.
Geez, after Carla's forecast, makes me want to get on those deals. Let's head to Jamaica, Ricky. All right. Well, we're taking a live look outside right now. Even with the holiday terror concerns, travelers over at McCarran not changing their holiday plans. McCarran says flights in and out of the airport running on time this holiday. For those who haven't left yet, don't plan, though, on being able to park. Long-term parking at Terminal 1 and economy parking at Terminal 3 are expected to be full. They were yesterday. So got to keep an eye on that if you're heading out to the airport.
Absolutely.
All right, Carla will be back after a short break with an update on tonight's forecast.
Stay with us.
Well, the cold continues, low 50s both tomorrow and for the beginning of the weekend. Finally, on Sunday, the system will start to make an exit. So by early next week, we'll be up to the mid and upper 50s by Tuesday, close to 60, not quite there, but definitely by midweek. And note that each and every night up until Monday morning will be in the 30s.
Ooh, not too bad. And before we go, here's a look at what's coming up later on ABC in primetime. At 8 o'clock, The Muppets. 8:30, Fresh Off the Boat. 9 o'clock, The Middle. 9:30, The Goldbergs. 10 o'clock, Last Man Standing. 10:30, Dr. Ken. All kinds of options here, folks. Ooh. But the big one, Action News Live at 11. We'll see you then. That's our news for now. ABC World News is up next. See you back here in 30 minutes for Action News Live at 6. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.